Lynn, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
congratulations on what I've seen of this final season so far. It looks like you're going to go out on a high. Am I right in thinking this is actually your first season?
Well, I did, we did the episode season 10, the Come Find Me episode. So
Uh-huh.
technically season 11 is my second season, but I kind of feel like they're all one big season because it was so, we had all these COVID restrictions. So it was like a weird, I don't know, two seasons.
But
That's the truth.
you've come in towards the end of the show, so I wondered what it was like um, working alongside people who've been there probably for a number of years, and you actually being, if you like, the new girl.
Well, to begin with, I'm a huge fan of the show, huge fan of Norman, huge fan of Melissa and Lauren. And I think that naturally creates like a humility. So coming in to actually like, I'm pretty good at understanding what I'm supposed to do when I come on set. And like, sometimes it's to be the lead. Sometimes it's just, support other people. I knew coming in, it's not really about me or even Leah. It's about creating the ultimate stakes for our heroes to be their best, basically. So in some ways, I feel like I'm like a supporting actor. I love that term because I'm supporting basically the work that they've done for 11 years. Can you imagine like playing a character for 11 years? That's, first of all, it's an incredible opportunity, but also like, think about what they're going through that this is ending like that. It's a lot. So I just wanted to be of service in every way that I could possibly be to a show that I believe is magical and politically important, societally important. And with Norman and Lauren, especially, like their work ethic, their commitment, it sets a bar that, I mean, who else have I seen that in? I've seen it in Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, who else? Josh Duhamel. And then like Norman and Lauren are like really, really up there. Sandra Bullock. There's this dedication to the work, like true craftsmanship is what I've seen. And that I just want to throw dollar bills at that, right? You just like give it all I can possibly give, like to support it and lift it up.
But as a fan of the show, this must have been something like a dream come true then.
Oh my God. I mean, as I'm talking to journalists, I was like, I keep saying this. I was like, I was such a crazy fan that my friends on like Sunday night when we'd be watching it, they'd be like, can you just sit down? Can you just sit? Like, can you stop? Like, and I was so passionate about it because I was like, look at this acting. Look at this acting. Who are these actors? They are better than like the Oscar winners that we're seeing, like the level of commitment, the level of emotional engagement, and how the ensemble is just seamless. I was talking to Taylor Knight, who is the woman who does our hair on the show. And there are a couple of different people, but she's been there since the pilot. And I've done like 12 pilots, right? The magic that she describes when they were shooting that pilot, she was like, I knew it. I knew that this would be a huge hit and that it would go on forever and ever, because watching them all connect and begin their character's journey, it was like nothing I'd ever seen. She's like, Lynn, you could just feel it. Everyone was just so dedicated, so open, so committed. And as far as I can see from the actors I've been working with that have been there since day one, they've never stopped that. I mean, Norman is as focused and demanding that each scene makes sense, that each line makes sense, as he was day one. And I know for Lauren too, because in the episodes that you guys are going to see, like I've never worked with an actress that I feel is as intelligent and committed as her. And basically, like, I would do anything she asked me to do. And I hope she produces and directs so that we can.
Now, Leah's kind of fierce, really, isn't she? I mean, you wouldn't want to mess with her. I wondered, though, if you thought she was the sort of person that you'd want to have in your corner in a crisis, and how much you trust her.
It's a very interesting question. Well, she's a bit volatile, isn't she? You know, she cries a lot. Not that that's a bad thing. But I think there's a level of, especially now, when we see her now, she's failed everyone. She hates herself at this point, right? Everyone she loves is dead. She couldn't keep her man. She killed her father figure. She's a woman who feels she's betrayed. She now has all this power, and she hates herself because she's basically failed. So she's dangerous, probably because of the self-hatred. I think that's an important thing that like we can all take from her, like, because she does have a big heart. We see that in season 10 when they're falling in love. We see that as she's with the Reapers, like trying to make these decisions of like, who is she loyal to? Where's her alliances? And now, oh my God, I mean, who is she answering to? And that's why she's dangerous, because she's not answering to anyone. She's answering to pain that she doesn't want to feel.
So I gather one or two of the cast have possibly already taken one or two souvenirs from the set. I just wondered if you were thinking of doing that and whether you got your eye on something.
So the actor who plays Pope had a secret knife that was a necklace. And so he wore it within his wardrobe. And when Leah kills him, then he raps soon after. When he raps, he gives me a card in this little package, and it's that knife. And in that moment, I was like, oh, I don't actually have to go to the props department to ask for my double barrel shotgun because I got this amazing, beautiful knife. And he said, now wear it. You have to wear it for all the episodes you remain in, because this is the pass off. And I did. And it was secretly like tucked away.
You've not got it on now, have you?
No, it's hidden. I have a 7-year-old. I have to hide everything sharp.
Right. Okay. Lynn, it's been lovely to talk to you.
Thank you so lovely for you to talk to you.
And like I say, thanks very much for the show. Sorry to see it go.
I know, God, it's gonna. I was speaking to another journalist where I was like, the last episode, there's gonna be like millions of people in a puddle in their living room.
Yeah, totally. I'm sure.
Totally.
Thanks.
We're gonna need to. You're welcome.
Take care.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!